know how to hit the red button. I can do that myself.
That should be good.
Oh my God.
Okay.
God knows what you're going to ask me for. My email password.
So how should I address you? Dr. Ananda Bhavanani?
That's nice. That's quite comfortable. I just prefer usually Ananda because it's more personable. Bhavanani sort of seems like, in the third person and somebody else. So, Ananda's nice, but it's okay. No issues.
Okay. Welcome to my Wow Chats, Words of Wisdom with Ananda. My words of wisdom, these Wow Chats, you don't even really know about them. He doesn't know what he's doing, what he's getting into.
I'm happy I don't. Ignorance is bliss.
Another.
There's his first teaching, everybody. So these Wow Chats, I do with people that I admire and respect and love, and whose work is in line with making this world a better place.
I'm honored to be on this then.
Thank you for being on it. And I'm just going to ask you really one question. And are you ready?
And you want one answer, many answers?
Whatever suits you. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And we'll see how long that staff in Algali can hold the camera for. That'll depend. So if you start seeing him shaking, maybe cut it
Okay.
off. Okay, so what inspires me right now is that yesterday I had the honor, thank you, of sitting beside you at the banquet for dinner. We're at the symposium on yoga therapy and research. And I guess part of me was trying to soak up your wisdom. And I was like, how, I work really hard to just try to grow more personally, spiritually, emotionally. And I have, so many friends and that I look to try to help support me and help teach me. And so I had asked you a question yesterday, and we were eating, and you had said, and so eloquently, and this isn't exactly what you said, I'm paraphrasing, but you said, when you are not here, the teachings flow, and when you are here, and then I don't remember exactly, but when you're here, then
Yes.
you
Block it.
block it. So can you elaborate on that, and maybe in a sense that helps people watching, what can we get from that to help us be better?
Absolutely. I think here the key message is that we have to realize that we are a vehicle for the cosmic consciousness, for the wisdom of the universe to manifest through us. We do not own it. We can maybe own and copyright information, a bit of data. Maybe knowledge starts to become a gray area, but wisdom is already transpersonal. So you cannot really own wisdom. So even when you say Dr. Ananda's wisdom, Dr. Ananda has no wisdom. But maybe Dr. Ananda can be a conduit, can be a vehicle for that wisdom to flow. Now, if we are to let that universal wisdom flow, we have to keep the channel open. And the biggest block in the channel is the sense of me. I am doing it, and that comes from up here. That I think I know, I am doing, I am saying this, I am being wise, I am being spiritual, I am being enlightened. And the moment the I comes in, which is very much for me the prefrontal cortical thinking, which is where asmita and avidya both are associated, the ignorance and the ego, it blocks the flow, and then you can only repeat what you have read, you can only repeat what you sort of have been taught. You can never be a vehicle for that wisdom to flow. So I always say that as long as you are there, you are blocking the flow because you are such a block. Whereas when you move out of the way, the universal wisdom flows and you become a passive witness. It is called sakshi, bhava. Sakshi is a witness, bhava is an attitude. And you start to be teaching, you are lecturing, you are performing, you are dancing, you are making music, but you are not there. And I think the closest is the psychological aspect of flow, where you are doing it, but you are no longer doing it, you are experiencing it without you being there. And I think it's an aha moment. It's an aha moment, and you say something, you're like, wow, did that just come through me? And you're like, thank you, universe, for allowing me to express that.
I do have a follow-up to that, so I guess it's more than one question. But how any practical advice? Like, how can I work on that, or is that just another thing I'm trying to do something again?
I think it's about developing an attitude, a bhavana. And the attitude should be an attitude of just sharing without expectation. And that you give because you want to give and you are to give. And you stop saying, if I give this, what will I get? If I'm on your chat, what am I going to get? If I come and give a keynote, what am I going to get? Will I get this money? Will I get this recognition? Am I going to get a big prize? The moment you start to look at the end, you forget that the journey, the means, how you get to that end are more important. Life is between the first moment we are born and the last moment. The first breath in, last breath out. But we have a choice to say the goal of life is not to die. The goal of life is to live. And the more you start to give unconditionally, be it material, be it knowledge, be it gratitude, I think one of the key qualities that enables this to manifest is gratitude. Because gratitude for me is the highest attitude, where you are grateful to the people who come into your life, grateful for those who don't come into your life also, grateful for the teachings that come, grateful for the teachings that don't come, and just grateful for being alive. Today we have a new day. My father used to do that. He would get up in the morning and he would say to Amma, Meenakshi, isn't this wonderful? A brand new day. Just imagine that enthusiasm when he was 80. People have it when they're kids. As we come into our teens, we lose it, and then we get sucked into the vortex, this whirlpool, the chitta vritti, which just pulls you down. And you forget to be grateful. Grateful to be alive, grateful to be in good company, grateful to have these opportunities to share. And as you become grateful, stress goes down. Mm-hmm. The sense of I am doing it goes down. And that I starts to go into we. And that is why yesterday for me, it wasn't me speaking. It was all of us in that room creating that experience that manifested.
Thank you. Wow, words of wisdom. I'm grateful for you and your conduit that you are for your essence. And I'm grateful for everybody in this room. I just feel the whole community. Matt Taylor, thank you. Staff in Elgely, thank you. And Ananda, I love you and thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And I'll put
Our arms are just starting to get really tired here, you know. Oh, that phone is so heavy.
Thanks for watching this WOW chat with Dr. Ananda Bhavanani. Check out his YouTube channel. I've left the link for you below. He has a lot of free and valuable information, resources, and teachings to share with you all. And check out some of my other WOW chats, words of wisdom with other people that I admire and respect.